This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
If you don't think that my 11-year-old daughter is mounting a very serious campaign for Bubble skincare, you'd be wrong.
Bubble skincare?
We just did an ad for it for Priceline. It's been released in Priceline. It's Bubble. The kids are mad for it.
I'm not across this trend.
Oh, yeah. It's like I didn't even know it existed until Peg said to me, you know that Bubble's coming to Priceline.
Oh, wow. It's got cool packaging. I'm looking at it now.
It's cool packaging and it's really great stuff.
Hey, they've got a lip balm. You know I'm a fiend for a lip balm.
Yes.
I need to try this.
I've got a new... Do you like a lip oil? I mean, we're on air, but
Sorry.
we're having a meeting. Do you like a lip oil? Have you heard of this? It's
No.
quite new.
I've not tried one.
It feels better than a balm. And I know that is just a crackers thing. Oh, I've only got a tinted one.
Bring me some tomorrow.
It is so great.
Okay, cool.
It is so great. You'll love it. All right, let's get cracking on this show, shall we? I've had some sad news. I've had a situation at home.
Yes. It's flattened you,
Yeah.
but that's normal given what's happened. We're going to hear about that before 3 o'clock.
It involves an animal, so don't be too scared. It's not like,
No one's dying.
well,
Yeah. But 13 24 10 for Say G'day. We want to hear about your weekend and we want you to gloat about something great you did. Impress us.
I'm going to shock you and your jaw is going to be on the floor, Jack.
Okay, great. I can't wait. Also, after 3, in Quizzy this week, we're giving away a trip to Sri Lanka.
How amazing.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Can't wait to hear your gorgeous voices.
Chrissie's Say G'day.
Well, the greatest achievement that I unlocked on the weekend
Yeah.
was that I listened to 2 albums several times
Stop.
that were not Taylor Swift.
Huge!
And they were not Yacht Rot Radio. And they were not,
Like a Fleetwood Mac album from
Yeah.
1970.
No.
What did you listen to?
I listened to the new Casey Musgraves.
Okay.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Amazing. The album is fantastic.
I've not listened to it, but okay.
It's really good.
Is it my vibe?
Did you like Slow Burn? That's her big song.
Wasn't obsessed. I know it, but maybe she's not one of mine.
I feel like she's just... Sabrina Carpenter's got the thumb out and has got the first ride on down the highway, and Casey Musgraves just like, well, I was here first.
Oh,
Yeah.
similar sort of setup.
Very similar. Very similar.
And give me another artist.
Griff. The Griff album.
Great.
So good.
Okay. All right.
I thought it was new, and then I've just looked it up. It was released in April. But it's still new for me.
That's still new in 2024.
It's new for me.
If it's been released this year, I'm proud of you.
And I listened to it 4 times.
Good on you, Swanee.
Thank you.
At the age of 27, what I would like to gloat about on the weekend is that I finally learned how to tie my own tie.
That is really impressive. They are hard. I don't know how to do it.
It's hard. And I think I offended my dad because I told him, he's like, oh, no worries, you've got a dad to teach you that sort of stuff. But it's too hard. Watching a TikTok video, I got to replay it and replay it and replay it and replay it until I finally nailed it.
You know what my boys do?
What?
In winter, they wear a tie with their school uniform. They carefully take it off their head and hang it on a special hook that I've had installed on the back of the
smart.
door. And then they just put it straight back on in the morning.
Mate, I get it.
I can't do it.
My black tie that I've been wearing to Derby Day has been tied since 2016. 13 24 10, what do you want to gloat about from your weekend?
Rachel, hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, happy Monday. How are you feeling today?
Happy Monday. I'm great. We had our first night away from the kids, sleepover, our 7-month-old and 2.5-year-old, and we went to a wedding and we let loose.
Yes.
Wow. What was the angel's name that stayed with them, that babysat them overnight?
It was my in-laws, Julie and Brian. Shout out.
Jules and Bri, you are amazing. You'll never hear from them again.
They're staying for 5 nights when we go to New Zealand next month.
Oh, Rachel, this is heaven.
Hey, Rachel, did you do much sleeping or nah?
Well, no. My husband did a lot of snoring after passing out, so...
Oh, that's a bit grim.
I can hear your little darling in the background there. You're obviously home again.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Rachel.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Chrissy. Love your show.
Do you love that I called you Suzanne and not Susan?
Thank you.
Don't you hate it when people get your name wrong, Suzanne?
Oh, I do. I totally do. And they don't understand. They go, why do you get upset? But thank you for calling my name the right name.
It's my pleasure.
What are you going to gloat
Suzanne.
about from your weekend, Suzanne?
Well, I'm going to gloat about, we have a few new neighbours in our street, so we organised a street party so that they could get to know the rest of the neighbours. Everyone bought a plate of food. They bought their own drink.
What did you bring, Suzanne? What was on your
all
plate
the
of food?
kids.
What is it?
I bought some mini little spring rolls.
Oh, look at you. Fancy, Suzanne. Did you make them or did you just get the little cocktail selection from Coles?
Can I tell a lie? I actually bought them from the shop.
Yeah.
You're not an
I
idiot,
didn't
Suzanne.
make them.
Well, the thing with spring
So
rolls...
you know what was really nice? Everyone got on together, and these new people in our street, there's a couple of new people that have moved in, and they all got to meet the neighbours. And they were really, they're really lovely, and they really appreciated us all getting together.
Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman are on the line. They're going to co-opt that and make it into a series.
People like Suzanne are the reason I want to do Talkback Radio one day. I could speak to her for an hour.
Could we get Suzanne back on and just find out, where she was born, what she's wearing?
How much caviar have you consumed today?
Yes. What does her bedhead look like?
Yeah, let's finish with James. What do you want to gloat about from your weekend, James?
Hey guys, well my wife was away for work for a few days, and so I was looking after the kids, and I organised Saturday where they all saw their friends all day, and they did lots of different things. And at the end of the day, my eldest, who doesn't normally do this, he came up and gave me a hug, and he said, "Thank you for organising such a wonderful day."
Oh, that's sweet. And then did you take him straight to the orphanage?
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Bubble Skincare has landed exclusively at Priceline Pharmacy. Affordable, high quality and effective. Face your days with confidence. Bubble is a new school approach to skincare designed to deliver long-lasting results.
Shop now in-store at Priceline Pharmacy.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
And I'm a little bit rattled today.
You are. Now, I just want to start off by saying we have spoken a little bit about this off air. I did bad news laugh when you started telling me, and I don't mean it in a nasty way if I do.
No. And I understand that because I coined the phrase bad news
You
laugh.
did.
The bad news laugh, in case you're wondering what we're talking about. I thought it was unique to me, but it's not. But it isn't very popular. Not many people react this way. You know when someone tells you some really bad news and you realise that you're going to laugh. And what I do is instead of just laughing in the face of their tragedy, I call it something. I say, "Oh my God, oh, I'm so sorry, I've done a bad news laugh."
I think it's one of the greatest things you've taught me, though, because it immediately eliminates any malice when someone's telling you something sad.
It's true.
You know?
You need to acknowledge it
You
because
do.
imagine if you didn't. Imagine if what had happened just now and I came into work and I said, "Jack, I'm really sad about Chicago."
Now, for those that don't know who Chicago is, it is Chrissie Swan and her daughter Peg's beloved rabbit.
So I thought it would be a great idea for the kids on Christmas Day to get two beautiful mini lock bunnies.
Mm.
And I didn't care too much about them. They're cute, whatever. I have fallen deeply in love with these rabbits. They are magical with their floppy ears and their little fat heads. And I take photos of Gingy. There's two sisters, Chicago and Gingy. I take photos of Gingy's feet and bottom every day.
Creepy.
Jack, it's the cutest thing ever. Anyway, there's a disaster this morning because we have, where they sleep in the, protective hutch. And then we have what we call the day spa.
Bougie rabbits.
We have what we call the day spa, which is just like a black iron pen.
Yeah.
And then we put, fresh fruit and veg in there and a little running tunnel. And
So,
it's out on the grass. It's wild.
Whilst you guys are at work and school, they're not like caged up. They're running through the day spa, enjoying
They're running
their day.
through the day spa, but only when the weather's good. We
Okay.
wouldn't put them out there in the sleet. Oh, my God. Anyway, Peg, before school, puts Chicago, the cutest little black rabbit with like a mink scarf on.
With a beautiful name too.
She puts Chicago, it's her rabbit, puts Chicago in the day spa, comes back, has a chat to me, we gas bag, whatever, shoot the rubbish. And then she's like, "Oh, I've got to put Gingy in there." She gets Gingy from the hutch. She's carrying Gingy towards the day spa, and she can't see. We call her Caggie. She can't see Chicago. She's like, "Where's Caggie?"
Caggie's dead.
No, she's not dead. Jack.
Sorry. Peg's still in the classroom.
But she might not be. You know, it's just our luck.
You've got tears in your eyes. Sorry.
Anyway,
okay, so Chicago's missing.
Where's Caggie? Anyway, she had latched it closed after she'd put Chicago in there. But it didn't attach. Yeah, she didn't just walk away. She did it and it didn't work.
So she's going to live with guilt for the rest of her life that she has killed her rabbit.
No, she hasn't.
Sorry. No, she hasn't, because we could still find Chicago.
No body, no crime, as my saviour and queen says.
All right. So where are we at?
I had to keep it upbeat because it was right before school drop off, and she's like, "What? Where is she? She's only little. She's never been out." What? And I said, "No, she's fine."
Liar.
Bunnies do that. She's probably hiding. She's playing with you. Inside, I am tearing my heart out. Anyway, get her off to school. I get home. I am I'm in a proper outfit. I wore something nice for you.
I know. Now you look like you've been on Burke's backyard.
I have been on Burke's backyard. I got Gingy out of the hutch and put her in the pen as a lure.
Yeah, to try and
get Chicago to come out. I poked every inch. It was like playing Kaplunk, you know. I poked every inch of the garden.
No sign
with
of
the end
Caggie.
of a rake. Nothing. And I want to know, 13, 24, 10, these are our first rabbits. We love them so. Do they hide? Where did you find your rabbit? What is she doing? Is she watching me now?
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
And that's what I said when I realised Chicago the rabbit had escaped. Oh.
She's in hiding, maybe like Beyonce as well.
I'm so worried.
I know, because it's going to be... I mean, there's obviously the sad part about potentially losing a rabbit, but I appreciate for you as a mother, you're going to be dealing with a very traumatised child who's probably going to need a lot of therapy over the coming years, given that she didn't latch it properly.
I know that you're trying to be a real smartass, but you are spot on. And because Peg and I are so like cosmically connected,
You are.
her mood is my mood, and frankly, I'm scared of her. I'm scared of her today. I'm scared of her. I want to go into witness protection and never see her again, because when she's sad, it makes me so sad. It hurts me on the inside.
It's like a voodoo doll.
I want to talk to a psychic, by the way. 13, 24, 10. Where is Chicago? Please tell me where this bunny has gone to.
If you are a legit psychic, call through. But first, we're asking on 13, 24, 10, where did you find your rabbit? Where should Chrissie be looking?
Yeah, because I'm a new rabbit mom.
Rabbit mom.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, how are you?
You've got a bunny?
I have. I had two bunnies, actually, but both of them ended up running away, and I didn't end up catching them again.
Okay, well, that's not a great outcome. Are they like normal bunnies, or are they bougie bunnies like the ones I've got? Ours are like a French.
Mine are like, they're not bougie, but they aren't living like Povo either, you know? Like,
I've had a Povo. I've had a Povo bunny. My God, he grew to be the size of a greyhound with the attitude of a talkback radio host.
Really?
They are rough.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Sarah. Also, Sarah's just reminded me of something. She said her bunnies ran away. You've had a cat run away. So maybe Chicago wasn't loving the living conditions and ran.
Oh, no. She's so beloved.
All right, let's go to Teresa Swanee.
I buy corn for human consumption to give to Chicago because it's her favourite. In fact, that's where I was before this show started.
What, buying corn?
Buying corn and putting it out on the yard so that she can... Look,
You're
I confess,
really-
do you know what I did? This is what I did. I'm
What?
going to say it. I got the corn
Yeah.
and I ran it along the side of the shrubs
Oh, I wish we had
Just-
CCTV of you looking that unhinged.
just in case.
That's
She
amazing.
was looking and she went, oh, I
Mummy's
love
got some corn.
Yes. Teresa, where is this bunny? Where was yours?
Okay, we found our rabbit. She had found the only patch of dirt in our entire yard and dug herself between the two colour-bond fences. And because the little thing was little and she's got a big booty, as you know, with rabbits do, she got herself in, but she couldn't get herself out. So when my husband comes to tell me that he's found the rabbit with this look on his face, I thought, oh, he's found a dead rabbit somewhere. And no, he found her alive. In the meantime, my daughter, I do apologise to tell you this, was so traumatised by the loss of the rabbit that I had bought a new rabbit in the 24 hours the rabbit had gone missing.
Teresa?
And to try and ease
Teresa,
the blow, yep.
I said I want to get... I've already been in touch with the breeder and I didn't want to say I need a new rabbit. Have you got one that's about a year old and black that I could lie to my daughter about? But it's too soon.
No, well, mine was, with all honesty, I went to tell her I let her out to have her freedom because we can't keep her pen caught up in the pen. And I felt so guilty that I let this rabbit out, to give it a good life and let it have a run around the yard. And she said, no. She said, we are not leaving the shop. So I took her to the shop, let her buy any toy she wanted. And I thought, now's the time to tell her. I'll tell her. And I told her, and she refused to leave the shop until we found a new rabbit. So we had got a new rabbit, and I'm telling you, it was 24 hours to turn over.
That is a quick turnover.
That is really quick.
No psychics have called through, so I think it's probably because they don't want to tell you the truth. Because Mystic Jack thinks the rabbit has gone no-no.
No, you don't. No, you're not.
We'll be back after this.
No.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I'm excited, and so should you be, because the next clicky involves Stevie Nicks.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
And the superstar that is Ariana Grande. I think there's the whole saying of you can't judge a book by its cover. That's her.
Ariana?
Yeah. If you were to just look at her, you think she's a bit twee and a bit silly and...
Yeah, just like a Disney kid pocket rocket with a pony.
Yeah, when actually she is one of the biggest powerhouses of our time.
I agree, Swan. I was so impressed with her on SNL. Like, she exceeded my expectations double.
The acting, the singing. I mean, she's coming out in Wicked. She's unbelievable. She's funny. In order to be funny, you've got to be really smart.
Yes, yep.
She's really, she's a great conversationalist. She never struggles in interviews. She disappears when she's feeling fragile. Like, she's got a good handle on her mental health. Yeah. I'm just a massive fan. Anyway, we talked about it last week that Ariana Grande and Stevie Nicks were going to be on the same Saturday Night Live. Amazing. And Ariana was trying to trick Stevie into singing. And you and I had a discussion. You go, I don't reckon she'll sing. And I said, what is the point of trotting out Stevie Nicks in any way, shape or form unless you hear that gravelly voce?
Looks like a white window, sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Chrissy's grabbing her boobs. That's a good sign.
I can feel it in my boobies. Sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh. Yeah,
If you'd like to watch the full
ooh.
episode, jump on Binge because it's really worth it. She
Oh my
also
God.
sung this, Swanee.
Have you heard that live, by the way?
No. The Lighthouse.
Not one of mine. Not one of mine. Give me Silver Springs. Give me Landslide. Give me any of those sort of natural occurrences. But don't give me whatever that was. I mean, look, she could have chosen anything else. Why that? I'm sure people are listening to this going, you call yourself a Stevie Nicks fan and you don't know that song?
Yeah, right, okay.
Sounds very heavy to me.
It did. I don't know if it was that great live either compared to Edge of 17.
I mean, she looks magical. She is a magical witch from beyond.
Yes.
But when she was singing that song, see, you won't know this because you don't live with kids. How lucky am I to live with kids, like little kids?
Yeah.
There's this sort of memey TikTok-y thing or something, I don't know. And you can take a photo of get a photo of somebody and then you block out their teeth and it looks like they've got no teeth. Have you seen them?
Yes, the filter.
It is hysterical across the board. Stevie Nicks looks like she has got no teeth on Saturday Night Live.
I know. She looked a little frail, but that's okay.
Maybe her teeth have gone the same way as the septum. Although the septum, I think, has grown back, which is good news for everybody. Let's move on to Ariana Grande. She is also a great sport, and she came out with an impression of Jennifer Coolidge, which blew everybody's mind.
That was fantastic.
And then it turned out that she could do everybody. She's an extraordinary mimic, and it must get boring being asked all the time, oh, can you do your impression of Britney?
Right?
Can you do your impression of Gwen Stefani?
Like, I'm Ariana Grande. Ask me to just be me.
Yes, and normally a very famous person like her would have people saying before they get there, don't ask her to do Britney or Miley or Gwen, okay? Have a listen.
I'm not gonna do my impressions. No Britney Spears today. If you ask me again, I'll say the same thing. No, baby, baby. I'm not gonna do Miley Cyrus, 'cause baby, that ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna do Gwen Stefani, 'cause don't think that promise I'm not singing any new impressions. I won't sing because it hurts.
What was some other ones that she did? Jennifer Coolidge stands out.
Celine Dion, she did an incredible impression of.
Gosh.
She does that on the SNL app as well. Make sure you check it out.
I'm going to.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Yes, thoughts and prayers for me and my beautiful daughter Peg. Our bunny, our beloved Chicago, has made a run for it today.
I know I've been throwing shade your way the last hour, but you did just show me a photo of Chicago, and she's a gorgeous rabbit.
She's special.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
You say that, but you've had cats that run away, so I don't know what goes on at the compound.
Cats are different to bunnies. She's just wandered through a door and then she's gone, oh my God, what is this? I hope she's just hiding. Anyway, in much better news, we have an unbelievable opportunity in Chrissy's Quizzy today.
I mean, I thought Kylie Minogue tickets last week was good.
No, what about a trip to Sri Lanka?
What?
I've always wanted to go and mooch around Colombo and eat delicious rice and curry, heated up with super hot chilies and then cooled down with coconut milk. Yes, it's all about
wow,
food
you've
for me.
really given it thought. I love this.
I really would love to go to Sri Lanka, and if you've ever wanted to go, here's your chance in the bum bag today.
Is your chance at a trip to Sri Lanka. Thanks to Sri Lankan Airlines, there will be a carryover champ. If you win today, you will then play tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and whichever carryover champ makes it to Friday and wins Friday's Quizzy will win this unbelievable trip to Sri Lanka. Jump on the phones now. Also, before 4 o'clock, Swanee, I need to clear up a rumour with you that I heard at the Radio Awards on the weekend.
It's true. I'm a man.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
This is really exciting.
Experience Sri Lanka with Sri Lankan Airlines, connecting you to non-stop excitement and fun. Book now at SriLankan.com. Chrissy's Sri Lankan Quizzy.
Carolyn from Hoppers Crossing, I feel like this is a sign.
Yes, is it?
Well, you know that basically the national dish of Sri Lanka is a hopper.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Jack, I know a lot about Sri Lanka and I desperately want to go, and you're surprised about this, aren't you? You're like, oh.
I know most things about you. Too much, some would say, but I didn't know your love for Sri Lanka existed.
Oh, God, it would be so magical.
Nev in Terrigal, you're going up against Carolyn. Have you been to Sri Lanka?
Awesome, thank you. No, I haven't. And I didn't know I wanted to go until now, but now I'm desperate.
Oh, the food, the weather, the colours, the people, oh my God, the vibe, guys. This is how it is going to work. We've got both of you on the line. We're going to be giving away a trip to Sri Lanka thanks to Sri Lankan Airlines at the end of the week, okay? But you've got to do the sale of the century thing and keep on coming back. Be our carryover champ, okay?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Your names are your buzzers, you two. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with the bum bag and a chance to ride again.
Question number 1.
Sri Lanka is an island country located in which continent?
Nev.
Yes, Nev?
Asia, South Asia.
Yes. Correct. It's
Question-
exactly how the answer is written. Asia in brackets South Asia.
Question
Asia,
number 2.
South Asia.
Brody Kostecki was named king
Carolyn,
of the... Yes, Carolyn?
King of the Mountain, won Bathurst yesterday.
Correct. The Bathurst 1000.
Are you a rev head, Carolyn?
No, I just know that he won. I had it on. That's all. I just know the answer, but I didn't really watch much of it.
You're a little bit of a bogan
Little
there
bit
if you've got it on.
Question number 3.
Usher is celebrating a birthday today. Can you name this song?
Carolyn,
Yes, Carolyn?
come and get me.
Good guess, though. Nev?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me to come and get you. I can't. I'm on air. Nev, you going to have a crack? It's one of the greats.
I haven't got it.
Yeah.
Literally the word he just repeats over and over. Question number 4.
Roald Dahl was a famous what?
Nev.
Yes, Nev?
Writer.
Correct.
Author.
Is that 2 apiece?
That is 2 points to Nev, 1 to Carolyn. Question 5 is for the win, Nev, making you our carryover champion.
What does the E stand for in the name of the organisation known as PETA?
Nev.
Yes, Nev?
Environmental.
No.
Carolyn?
People for the something. Oh, it's ethical treatment of animals.
Question number 6.
DWTS is an acronym for which TV show?
Nev.
Yes, Nev?
Dancing with the Stars.
You are right, my friend. We will meet you back here, same bat time, same bat channel for another crack at a trip to Sri Lanka.
Awesome. Thank
See you then, Nevy.
Good news as well, Nev. You've got that limited edition bum bag.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Big weekend in our biz, our wonderful, wonderful biz, the radio industry.
Yes.
The ACRAs were on. What does it stand for? The Australian Commercial
Radio
Radio Awards. It's sort of like the Logies, but for radio.
Yes. They
And
took
it's-
place in Sydney this year.
It's very long. It's a very long ceremony, also like the Logies.
But I do have to give credit where credit is due to CRA, the organisation that puts it on. Guess what time this ceremony finished?
What time?
10 p.m. on the knocker.
Wow, that is impressive.
Unbelievable. Whoever produced that.
What time did it start? 2 p.m.
6:30.
Oh, great.
Which is actually doable.
That's really good. And it's a vibe, isn't it? There's music and all of that
Get
stuff.
to see all your mates from other stations, etc.
Yeah, it's good fun.
See your people from other cities. And Swanee, I went up and represented for you and I. And
Thank you so much,
the
Hollywood
Chrissie
Jack.
Swan Show.
Thank
But
you so much.
There was a few questions thrown my way. Well, actually, the same question by journalists, other people in the industry, other announcers on another station.
Is it true that Chrissy runs a halfway house for one-eyed beavers?
It wasn't. It was
That is
another
true.
rumour. That is it?
Is it that whenever I catch my own reflection in a mirror, I smile and say, how are you? Because that is also true.
It wasn't that. But if they had asked me that, I could confirm that that's true because you have told me that several times.
Is
What
it
else?
that my deep wish is to open my door and find a baby in a basket?
No, but that's also something I think we need to deep dive into with your therapist because that's bizarre.
God, I don't know what the rumour could be. I'm so dull.
The rumour is that was asked to me, is it true Chrissie
Great song.
Swan is going to Smooth next year and what are you going to do?
What?
There's this rumour.
Me?
Yes, there's this rumour going around that you are joining Smooth FM. Now, for beautiful people in other cities that might not have Smooth, it's it used to be your easy place to relax. What is it now? It's like more music and less talk, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a really
it's
great
a great
station.
but my show is here with you on Nova.
Correct. So I don't know where this rumour started, but like a well-known journalist, another radio announcer,
More than one person.
3 people. And then I went up to our friend and boss, Sarah. I'm like, hey, I keep getting asked this question. A, do you want to tell me something? And B, have you heard this? And she goes, yeah, that's been going around for a while now.
What?
Yeah. I mean, great succession plan for you, let's just say.
Yeah, but I've got a signed contract here.
13-24-10 though, we want to know, what rumours have you heard about Chrissie?
Oh my God.
I can't wait for this. Make some up
and look,
yourself.
there'll be something about those stupid keto gummies, I'm sure.
Will.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
That's me and Peg in the night with a candle.
Yeah, you're going to have
in
to
the
listen to
garden,
some sad music.
waiting for Chicago to come out of the...
If you've missed today's show,
Where's my
Chrissie
bunny?
has lost her bunny, Chicago. Grab the podcast if you would like to hear what's happened.
Please do that. But apparently, I am moving on from you, Jack.
Yeah, we are breaking up because
Yeah.
at the Radio Awards on Saturday, several people were coming up to me saying, hey, are the rumours true that Chrissie's moving to Smooth FM? And
There is no basis for them.
what are you going to do?
I'm going to be here until I die. I love it. If I could just sit here and talk to people like Fiona, who we're just about to talk to, and see your beautiful face, Jack, that's enough for me. I am done.
You're here for the long haul, Swanee.
Yes.
13-24-10, we're asking, what rumours have you heard about our friend Christine
And no,
Swan?
I do not take keto gummies. I still get messages about that.
Guys, we've got to be better. We've got to be more savvy.
Every week. Fiona, have you seen that ad that's on Facebook or somewhere? I don't even know where it is.
I have, yeah. It's just ridiculous.
People buy it. People buy them.
Yeah, I know, but if you don't endorse it, and you've come out and said how many times that you don't endorse
Correct.
it, people should believe you.
I agree. So what am I up to, Fiona? What sort of naughty shenanigans have I been getting up to?
Well, I saw a snippet on New Idea that you've got a secret new man.
Oh, really?
Mm.
What's
and
his
you could
name?
be married soon as well.
Am I getting
Wearing a nice big
married?
rock on your finger. Yep.
Wow. God, congratulations to me.
Absolutely.
Wow. Do I look happy?
Ecstatic.
Wow.
Yeah.
And is this a recent rumour or an oldie?
About just over a year ago.
Wow, getting
With
married.
A mystery man in Sydney.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Well, I could think of nothing worse than getting married. So
Fiona, Chrissy and I have never been more single. Let's just
Never.
clear that up. Priceline
Never.
pharmacy voucher for you, Fiona. Lisa, what rumour have you heard about Chrissie Swan?
Well, I've actually been on the radio with Chrissie, and it's actually going to end up in a current affair.
what do you mean you've been on the radio with me?
Oh, we've had a chat about some not fatalities. So,
Oh, my God, that sounds right up my alley.
people that were dying, and also some other people that we talked about. So my friends had children with other children, and this and that, and so we've had to solve.
Well, look, here's the thing. If anyone's more into true crime than me, I'd like to meet them. So maybe this rumor is true. Maybe I am going to expose all of these crazy criminals that Lisa is talking about.
You on a current affair as a host, like I'd love to see it, but you'd sooner be on there as the neighbour from hell because your neighbour hates you. And that would be a really fantastic story.
Can I tell you what I did last night?
What?
Put my rubbish in his bin under the cover of darkness. You bitch. Yep, and I loved doing it.
I bet you did.
I opened it up and there was heaps of, and his bins are all tight and neat, What a douchebag.
I respect someone with tight and neat bins.
No, get a life. It's a rubbish bin.
Sean, what's the rumour you've heard about Chrissie?
What's the rumour?
The rumour is that Chrissie is going to give me Coldplay tickets.
Oh, Sean, I wish that were true. I've heard a rumour about you, Sean.
Well, that's okay. I've got plenty.
You and me both, Sean.
What's the best rumour you've ever heard about yourself that's just made you go, what? Because I've come to work today and Jack's just told me that people were saying that I'm leaving this job. I would never in a million years leave this job. And
Well,
it's shocking.
I was in a major car accident about 30 years ago,
Yeah.
and people were going around telling everyone that I passed away.
Oh.
Wow.
So that was a good rumour.
What a great tax dodge, though, Sean. That's amazing.
Priceline pharmacy voucher for you, Sean. Let's finish with Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Hi. I have seen those gummy rumour things as well.
How
but
bad?
No, yeah. But this rumour is a little bit more a recent one.
What?
I heard that you have a habit of losing pets really easily.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's talk David and Posh.
Chrissie's clickbait.
She got the best Spice Girl name, Posh.
Posh, she did.
You would be Posh if you were in that group.
And arguably the best Spice Girl.
Good looking, but no talent.
No talent, but in terms of star power and general vibe, 10 out of 10.
I just gave you a really terrible insult to be funny and rude. And
What did you say?
I said you would be Posh in that group.
Oh, I'm fine with that. That's
very good looking, but no talent.
Oh, that's a compliment. I'll take that.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Oh, that is a phoner right there. What is that? No, honestly, is that if somebody says to you, you're so handsome, your talent's hit and miss, but you're really a great looking guy.
Looks will get you far though, Swanee. I'm fine with it.
Really?
Yeah. Would you be flat by that?
Yes.
Right. Maybe I need to speak to a therapist about that then.
I think you're normal in that way.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a very weird person. I don't look at myself at all.
But you are very gorgeous, so it's easy for you to, you know what I mean?
But I think I'm really great inside. I don't care about that. It's so weird. I just don't see it.
Don't see it.
Anyway,
Well,
let's
you
move
are.
on. David and Posh Beckham have spent £10 million on a Cotswold home. That's actually quite cheap for them because they'd be minted.
Yeah.
And they've all moved in now. Hello, my name's David Beckham. I've moved in. Everything's very neat. And I'm cleaning my stainless steel kitchen.
Hey, David, do you have bees? Is that the one where there's bees that you, farm your own honey?
Yes.
I feel like we saw that house in the doco.
Well, it's under a flight path.
Ooh. Posh wouldn't like that.
And here's the thing. We're so conditioned to hear words like, it's under a flight path, bad thing. It's on a main road, bad thing. It's on a train line, bad thing. If you just stop and think about it, those things suit me. I like noise.
Yeah.
I could not stand, when I first had Leo, I did that thing where you go from living a normal, single, fabulous life, young life. You
Yeah.
go, I've got a baby. I've got to get a house in the suburbs. It was so quiet.
Bit grim.
Oh, God, I thought I would die.
I'm with you, Swanee. The head noise would be, next level.
And I think also growing up in Melbourne, as you and I did, the constant sound of the trams.
It's great.
That's conditioned us, I think.
I think you're right. My apartment building is on a train line and I don't even hear the trains anymore, yet I still use the car map for extra white noise overnight.
You are so funny. I love it. I love a bit of noise.
Do you reckon they'll move, Posh and Bex?
Yeah, I think they will. I think he'll wrap up his KitchenAid and his little beehive and go away somewhere cheaper and quieter.
Okay, good. Hey, we've run out of time. I'm so sad because I love this next topic, but we're going to save it for tomorrow.
It's about bins.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. Have a beautiful Monday evening. I'll see you tomorrow, Swanee.
See you, Jack.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.